Joining us for the Zoom conference. We will go ahead and get started with questions unless there's anything that you'd like to say from the outset about camp or the first couple days here in Vegas. Nope. Okay. All right, Jen, why don't you go ahead with your question?
Hey, Ariel, how are you?
Hey, Jen, I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you. How have the first couple days been in camp? Like, what are some of your early takeaways now as kind of a USAB vet?
Yeah. First of all, that's crazy being a USAB vet. But I mean, our biggest thing right now is pushing the pace, and doing it with composure, but also getting up the floor really fast. We're running. Not saying that anybody's like out of shape, but she's just trying to push tempo, and that's who she wants us to be. And that's, I mean, normally who USA basketball is. So, yeah.
And how have you approached kind of turning the page from the Mystic season to USA basketball? What'd you do in between? How you felt mentally?
Well, I've had some time to kind of decompress from the season a little bit. Obviously not happy with the end result of where we ended up in DC. Also knowing that we did do some things for growth for our organization, considering where we were last year, and just trying to build up different players and different things like that. But took a little time off and then got right back to it. Had to get prepared for this camp, and then World Cup. So took a little bit of time off and then just ramped it back up and then came out here.
Last thing for me, congrats on making the all defensive team yet again.
Thank you.
How does it feel, to be on that team again? And how does that feeling kind of compare to, when you made it as a rookie or early in your career?
Yeah, I mean, anytime I can accomplish something in this league, it's an amazing feeling and it's an honor. I've looked up to this league ever since I can remember, and to be a part of it and to be a part of kind of a select group of it, it's I don't really know if I can put it into words, but I'm super thankful for the honor. It's something that I take pride in, and so I'm thankful to be a part of that team.
Awesome. That's it for me. Thanks.
Yep.
Gabe, go ahead.
Hey, Ariel. Thanks for the time.
Hi, Gabe. For sure.
So as you mentioned, you're a vet. It's crazy that you're a USAB vet. I was wondering, what have you gotten out of these camps in the past, and what are you hoping to get out of this one?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with me doing my best to call anytime USA basketball calls, I try to answer and be a part of it. It's just the tradition of it and what it means to put this jersey on and not only represent the country, but represent the women that came before you and put this jersey on. That's my thought process every time I come into a camp for USA basketball, anytime they call. It's something that's way bigger than me. So I love being a part of it and I'm thankful to be here.
And how has your role changed as, there is a younger crop now. You're no longer the person on the team. How has your role changed now?
Definitely have to be more vocal. Obviously, if there's something I understand, I need to speak up about it. Can't really just be in the background. So I think the biggest step for me is just being more vocal and not being afraid to step up, honestly.
Okay, and what do you think of the younger players? I know you have the list there, you have Shakira, you have Ryan, all those players that you're familiar with during the season. But what about like Aaliyah Boston specifically? What has she brought to the table?
Extremely talented. I think the biggest thing that I've watched her play in college, obviously, who hasn't? But she's really good. Her footwork is really nice. I'm excited to hopefully continue playing with her.
All right, thanks, Ariel.
Yep.
Tyler, go ahead.
Hey, Ariel, good to see you. With you, is there anything you want to maybe accomplish during this cycle at an individual level with Team USA now that you've been able to kind of take it all in? Are there goals that you're able to set for yourself in this short period of time with the team?
Honestly, I don't have any individual goals. I just want us to win the gold medal. That's what we set out to do. We got to take that day by day and get better as a team.
And then going to Team USA with Shakira, is there any advice or any words of wisdom you're able to give to her, tell her to prepare for in this experience?
I think the biggest thing when it's your first experience with the national team is just to take it all in, and be a sponge. And for me personally, write everything down. I think that's the easiest thing for me. I haven't told her to write everything down, but really just take it all in, and go out here and go hard. That's this is really all you can do. I mean, it's moving at a really fast pace. There's a lot that we need to learn in a little bit of time. So yeah.
Thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And the last one for Christos, go ahead.
Hello, Ariel. Ariel, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Well, what would you like to carry from this season to this camp? Speaking about your game,
What would I like to change?
what would you like to carry?
To carry.
Yes.
Probably getting to the rack more, scoring at all 3 levels, and being more efficient in my focus about like shot selection.
And about the competition in the camp, how beneficial is to bring your best version on a consistent basis?
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun when you can get healthy competition. Not only does it make you better, it makes the other person better, but it brings a sense of camaraderie. And this one thing that I love so much about UCLA basketball is that it is highly competitive, but it's healthy competition.
Thanks, Ariel.
Sweet.
Anything else? All right. Talk to you later.
Thank you.